our brand updates, and then I'm going to be talking about one of the most interesting topics, which is going to be around the ISPs, the cameras, the theme of our event today, which you all love. Do you all love that? Are you friends? Yeah? Thank you. So let's get deep dive and get into who we are. Well, before we look forward, I wanted to take a quick look at just our brand updates for all of you. Those who don't know us, MediaTek, we are a fabless chipset company, and having 2 billion plus devices that we power, leading the world with a single day. So many people are using a lot of devices which are powered by MediaTek, and at times it is so interesting that we don't even know what all those products are being powered by. So yes, so foundation for everything that we are going to be talking about is going to be powered by MediaTek. So let's start with something that is in your hands or in your pockets right now. Well, talking about the love for smartphones that we all have. Well, MediaTek, being the global leader, covering the majority of smartphones worldwide, and the number is around 49% in India, which is quite an interesting number. And we have been enjoying this journey for the last 24 quarters with the undisrupted smartphones, as you see, powered by Dimensity series. And thanks to our OEM partners and media friends for all the support that we are building this foundation on. Talking about one MediaTek. Well, we think of the next chapter, which is going to be one MediaTek. The same innovation, the same zeal, that we have made a household name for the mobile solutions as our smartphones. We are going to be talking about automotive, which is again going to be a very big segment for us, where consumers are going to be using SDV-savvy devices day by day. Going to be talking about IVS systems, and going to be adopting the solutions like ADAS, the automotive solutions by MediaTek. But data centers is another key vertical for MediaTek, and one where we have already seen a great success for us. And the demand for compute has never been higher, as we expect. This is also going to be one of the most important and interesting verticals for the years to come. Of course, your phones, we would also like to talk about the laptop experiences and leveraging on the AI on Edge. That's when our AI PCs, that from the compute vertical, is also going to be playing a vital role in shaping the new generation of these devices. Well, as we expand our portfolio, Dimensity for smartphones is a lot of love which we have already been giving. Thank you for that. We would like to make things much easier from our branding point of view as well. So that's when we talk about Dimensity Automotive, it's going to be Dimensity AX. When we talk about compute, it's going to be Dimensity CX. So one family, it's going to be so easy. Wherever you meet MediaTek, you will certainly know it's all going to be under Dimensity family for us. Of course, as the business has grown, so has our voices. And that's about the kind of global share that has climbed right alongside the expansion that we are doing into all of these new verticals and outpacing the competition across various categories. Well, in simple words, more places we show up, the more industry is paying attention, and the numbers reflect that momentum. Well, at MediaTek, we continue to rank among the top 10 ICs and houses in the world. In this competitive field, I think staying in that group year on year is certainly a great deal. Thanks to our engineering team, those are working tirelessly, and thanks to our OEM partners, the kind of trust they build in us. Well, so talking about what we are adding up to all of this. So the answer is a lot of measurable growth that we certainly see. Our revenues have climbed steadily, and the data center has emerged as one of the most interesting pillars this year. Again, nothing can happen in silence. So we are really proud to work in close partnerships with our smartphone OEM partners for smartphones, or more partners considering in the other verticals. When talking about the compute part, well, our collaboration with our partner NVIDIA is no more a secret. We have worked together with GB10 Superchip, and many of you have already experienced the same, the kind of collab that we had with NVIDIA since last year. Talking about a recent collab at Computational, which was RTX Power, our OEM partners will bring in Windows-based agentic AI PCs experiences for masses. And similarly, we have also been working closely with Google on Google Books, a new class of laptops that we designed with that of Gemini that is going to bring a lot of intelligence, at the core. When I just mentioned about automotive, and it's just not about compute, it's not just smartphones, but also about the automotive side. The momentum, is also very strong in the field of automotive. We are working globally with 20 leading automakers, and we are working on 190 plus ongoing projects globally. And on that note, MediaTek Silicon is also to see a lot of vehicles that people are going to be driving in the years to come inside the smartphones. What started as a simple tool to capture a moment has become a sophisticated system of light, silicon, and intelligence working together in a real time. When we have moved from 1.3 megapixel sensors to that of exceeding up to 200 megapixel sensors, a great leap that reflects not the sharp images but fundamentally different relationships between hardware and computation. Well, the last 5 years in particular have been remarkable. Phones powered by MediaTek Dimensity can now do things that have sounded impossible not long ago. Well, take a look at some of the technologies, interesting ones. 18EV HDR Fusion, to that of 4K 120 Super EIS, talking about Pro long mode. Well, all of these technologies, which are available with that of Flagship Dimensity 9500 chip, completely changing what is possible with that of mobile photography. Now capturing all of this incredible high quality video data is one thing, but processing, playing it back, and streaming it efficiently without drawing battery is a completely different challenge. Well, I believe you would agree with me on that point, right? But before we move on to our SoCs drivers, right, that are working tirelessly behind the chipsets, I have one particular question. When MediaTek chips have always led the way in video efficiency. In fact, our Dimensity chipsets that are remain the first chipset SoC to feature hardware decoding for specific next generation loyalty-free video codec. It is the exact same codec that has been used heavily by platforms such as YouTube, Netflix to save bandwidth. So the question here is, what is the name of that codec? Can you please raise hands? Your love for technology, your love for YouTube, your love for smartphones that we are talking about today. So what is that codec which is powering the use of these technologies? A tech test, right? Yeah. Can we have a mic? That's what you watch. Yeah, over there. Thank you.